Hi folks, Matt here at Rent a Camper. This is the interior demonstration of our 2-berth fixed bed camper van. First of all, we've got the electric step. So as mentioned on the exterior, this one goes in and out. Well, sorry, it goes in if you start the van, it does it automatically. But there is a button there if you need to do it yourself. Work his way into the van. So we have a fixed bed on this one. This is 6'3" long, be just over 4 foot wide, so just over a double bed size. Plenty of storage. So you've got cupboards both sides. Lighting above your head. The two on it have a switch there, look, so you can turn this off and on. And when you want to close the blinds, you just slide them across. There's that one there, slides across like that. Or you can slide it back, and that's a fly screen. TV is located in this area. 12-volt TV, so will work if you're not on electrical hookup. The bracket does allow it to swing round so you can watch it from the front of the van. This is just a TV with free view. Signal all depends on where you are. I can't guarantee a signal for the TV at all, so if you get it you do, if you don't you don't. To get yourself into the bed, the bottom cupboard here, that acts as a step to go in the bed, so there's no ladders. And just above it there's a storage cupboard as well. This one has a microwave fitted. So just behind the cupboard is your microwave. This will only work on 240-volt hookup, so you need to be on a campsite to be able to use that. Sure, I don't need to explain how to use a microwave. Then got a wardrobe. Good size wardrobe in this one. And then your fridge is at the bottom. So the fridge in this one, you just lift the handle. It's called a 12-volt compressor fridge. So it literally just wakes off at the leisure battery. They're designed to, that's how they're designed to work. It's quite deep, and you've got a freezer compartment to the top. And you've got a dial at the back, so the fridge will be turned on when you collect the camper van. You'll probably have to adjust this dial to whatever the outside temperature is really. If it's really, really warm, you have to turn the fridge up. If it's cold, you don't have to have it on as cold. So that's down to yourselves. Into the bathroom. So you've got an extractor fan there. You can open up the vent and turn up an extractor fan if you need to. Storage in there, you'll find in here. You see these? Washing tablets from Lidl or Aldi. That's what we use to put in the toilet cassette. So these break down the waste in the toilet cassette. There'll be a couple in when you collect the motorhome, and then when you empty the cassette out, you can put a couple more tablets into the cassette through the toilet. Just put them into the hole, open the flap up, and they'll drop into the cassette. Just keeps everything fresh in there. When you're using the toilet, the blue button there, that's a flush, so you literally just press it and that flushes round. The lever at the back, so if you push that or pull that towards you, that opens the flap up in the bottom of the toilet, allows the waste to go into the cassette. Always make sure that is closed while you're driving, and then obviously once it's open you can see how full the cassette is, but there is a series of lights that come on just above the blue button, just to warn you. And then you've got the shower as well. Talk about the shower. So when you've warmed the hot water up, there'll be a separate video for the heating hot water system. You have around 13 litres of hot water. It's not a combi boiler. I'll explain this again as well. So if you use the shower, it's get in, wash yourself, turn the shower off, and don't sit there for too long. If you leave the hot water on in the shower, it'll probably last about 2 minutes before it goes. And then it's not a combi boiler, you have to wait for the water to warm back up again. So just be mindful if you're in the shower not to use it for long periods of time. So into the kitchen area, we've got a twin burner hob, which is push in and ignite. Got your sink, washing your pots in, so that's got hot and cold water as well. Everything that goes through your sinks and your shower, that goes into a waste tank, which is located under the van. I did forget to mention this on the exterior video, but under the toilet area where you empty your toilet, you'll see a grey tap. So when you need to empty the waste tank, you just undo the grey tap. This needs to be done at campsites, not on the side of the road. I know it's only dishwashing water, but don't do it at the side of the roads. Empty it at your campsite. It's called grey waste. Unfortunately, there isn't a gauge to tell you how full the grey waste is. It's a 40 litre tank, so if you've used 3/4 of the fresh water in theory, then your grey waste needs to be emptied. So just bear that in mind. So we've also got a oven and a grill. I don't think I need to explain how to use the oven and grill. We've also got two 40-volt plug sockets there. And then we've got the gauge for the gas. So if you remember on the exterior video, I mentioned the refillable gas system. If this gauge goes below half, make sure you fill the gas system up before you return. It will last quite a while. Through the summertime, it might only need filling twice. So it's just like winter, autumn or spring hires, you may use quite a bit of gas. So keep an eye on that and make sure it's over half full before you return the camper van. Just a reminder, two 40-volt plug sockets. These will only work on campsites when you're plugged into electrical hub. They do not work when the van's running or not in electric. There is also under the table another two 40-volt point, and there is also two USB points there that you can use. Plenty of storage again, another big cupboard up there. You've got your seating area, so yeah, it's got 4 seat belts this has, so you can take passengers if required. Table just clips onto that rail, like that, with the leg folded out. Now if you want to fold that leg up and to put the table away in the garage area, you have to push it to one side and then it'll fold up. Don't try and force it without pushing it to one side, otherwise it'll just break. Again, storage area under the kitchen bit. So you've got your pots and pans, cutlery, gas kettle, everything you should need. Cleaning products come with it as well. This little section can fold out, so that gives you extra work surface. And then if you look at the brackets underneath, once it's folded out, just push 2 little bits in and that folds back down. Currently got the front seats turned round. Bit of storage under there as well. Ever so easy to do. There's just little orange lever Then look, so that'll be on the other side when the seats are facing forward. You lift that orange lever up, turn the seats round. Now you may find, don't try and force the seats, you will need to move them forward and backwards on the actual adjustment, which is under there, to get the seats to fold or turn round fully. We've also got Bluetooth stereo, sat nav, air conditioning, 6-speed manual. We've also got a reversing camera as well. It's got reverse beepers as well. And then you'll see in the front window, the pillars there's a blind that pulls across and magnets into the middle. I can show you on the side ones. So all you have to do on these, push that together, and they just fold out. Exactly the same on the front screens. Control panel and heated hot water there, I'll do a separate video. You'll find light switches everywhere, cleaning products, everything you should need to enjoy your stay away with us.